Hi guys, thanks for joining me for my third and final video around Tropic skincare. Thanks so much as well if you've joined me for the first two videos. If you haven't been able to catch them, no problem. They're on my Facebook page, Tropic by Ruth Tandy. Do check them out, as this video will make a lot more sense if you watched the two previously. The second video is split into two parts just because I had an issue uploading them to Facebook. So yeah, just to recap on what those videos were about really. The first video was about Tropic beginnings, their infinite purpose and why I became a Tropic ambassador. The second day was looking at the very basic beginner ABC skincare products and how to use them. So the cleanser, the toner and the moisturiser, and then we also moved on to look at the three face masks, which were facelift, clear skin and deep hydration. I'm not going to go into any detail about them now. Do just check out the video 2 part 1 and 2, and that will give you all the information that you need. Today we're going to look a little bit more into kind of treatments that you can use on your skin to kind of boost your skincare regime, and you would use these in addition to the ABC, and they're brilliant. There's 6 of them in total, and they all have kind of different uses, and some will be more suitable for some skin types than others. So it's just about finding the one or ones that suit you. In the same way as I did yesterday, I will go through each of the 6 products in turn, just tell you a little bit about it, some of the ingredients that are in it, and also then just how to use them. What I will say about these treatments, they're serums, and there's an oil, and there's also a night mask and a night cream. These tend to last a little bit longer than the ABC, which lasts between 3 and 4 months. These will last between 6 and 9 months, depending on how often you use them. So they are great value for money. Also to say that they do come as refillables, these. So as you see, they're pipettes. So I'll show you how to use it in a little bit. But yeah, what you can do is that if you do reorder them, you can reorder them as a refillable. So they'll come in the glass bottle, but with a screw lid. You just change the pipette into the other one, and that means that it's recyclable, because this is glass, so you can just pop it into the recycling when you're finished with it. So they're really great for that. Most of the serums that you will see, you would use between the B and C in the ABC skincare. So you would do your cleanse with your bamboo cloth, you'd spritz your toner, and then that's when you'd use the serum. And then you can use the C, the Skin Feast moisturiser, afterwards. There is an exception to the rule, but I will mention that as we are going through. So I think that is everything. We might as well just crack on with them. So the first one, which is the one I've just shown you, is called Rainforest Dew, and this is a hydration serum. So it's brilliant if you've got particularly dry skin. I've used this morning because I woke up and my skin was very dry, so you can see it is yeah, it's worked wonders actually. It's made my skin lovely and dewy, and you can feel it's really soft as well. So yeah, so what it has in it, it has the plant peptides which help make it that kind of dewy, glowy kind of look. Yeah, so basically all the serums are used in a very similar way, because they've all got pipettes. So you just unscrew, put a few drops into your hand. With the Rainforest Dew, it says between 3 and 6, so that's just depending on how dry your skin is. So I've only put a couple on there because I've already used it this morning, so I don't want to overdo it. But yeah, you'd pop a couple on. You see it's really lightweight, and then you just pop it on your skin like this, in circular motions like this. Again, remember that you're doing this after your toner, so after you've spritzed your skin. There we go. And like the ABC, it's really absorbent. So, you know, within 10 seconds, it's kind of dried onto the face, and I could now go on and use my Skin Feast if that was the only treatment that I was putting on my skin. So it is really simple, and it won't add any time to your kind of morning or evening routine. So yeah, it's fantastic in that respect, and obviously you'll have very refreshed looking skin. So yeah, that's Rainforest Dew, very simple. The second one is Pure Lagoon. So this again is a like blemish prevention, spot busting treatment, and it's great if you're using the clear skin mask, because obviously the clear skin mask you'd only use it maybe twice a week, whereas this you can use every day. So what this one is, it's got prebiotics in, and it's also got blue spirulina in, which gives it its kind of blue colour. and it's really soothing and relaxing. So as I've spoken about in the other two videos, I've got very spot prone skin. This one is healing quite nicely now, you can see, and that's partly because I have been using the Blue Lagoon. It's I find when my skin is really, really red and really sore, this calms it down. Honestly, within half an hour, there is a noticeable difference kind of in my skin if I'm looking in the mirror. So yeah, so this is the Pure Lagoon. It's also great at reducing the pore size as well, in the same way that the Clear Skin Mask is. But as I said, you can use this every day. If you have very oily skin or very spot prone skin, then you can use this twice a day. So you'd use it again after the B toner, and you would use it in the morning and in the evening. I have combination skin. Even though I am spotty, I do get quite dry skin, as I've already mentioned. So I only use this once a day, and I use it, personally, I just use it in the morning. It doesn't make a lot of difference for me. It just means that if I am putting makeup on, that kind of the redness is being reduced before I put that makeup on, so that's why I use this one in the morning. Again, in the same way, you'd use with this one probably 3 to 4 drops. It's very light, this one, actually, so it does go quite far when you put it on the skin. So if you need to use less, then you can use less as well. So yeah, exactly the same way. I won't pop this one on because it's exactly the same as the Rainforest Dew. So yeah, use it in the same way. Fab. So that is great if you want to work towards getting some great clear skin. The third one in the series of 6 is the Super Greens. Now, you'll see, I've used this one quite a lot. This is the first of the serum oils that I used on my skin, and it was recommended to me by the person that I first went to, Hannah, who kind of introduced me to Tropic. So this is why it's got a lot less in. Yeah, this is a kind of nutrient boost oil, so it's not a serum, it's oil, so it's slightly thicker, it's got that more oily texture, but it is a strong favourite of so many people, and this one is celebrity endorsed by quite a few people as well. Basically what it is, it's giving you your shot of your healthy greens. So it's got things like broccoli and kale in, and what it also has in is tamunu oil, which basically helps with kind of skin renewal as well, and just helping you kind of calm your skin, and also kind of accelerate skin repair as well. So yeah, this is a fantastic one for all skin types, actually. And again, like me, if you're a little bit spot prone, it can be used after the Pure Lagoon, and it will help fight those spots before they kind of even come to the surface. It kind of kills the bacteria deep down in your cells and your pores. So yeah, I would highly recommend this one, as you can see. Yeah, I wouldn't know what I would do without it, really. The only thing I will mention with this one is, because it's got all that green goodness in it, it has whereas most of them have got very lovely scents, this one has an interesting scent, and it does take a little bit of time to get used to. I had mostly been using this one in the evening for that reason. However, it disperses so quickly that you could use it in the morning as well. But yeah, just a slight one with that one. Yeah, it has got an interesting smell. Some people have used it for so long they don't even notice it anymore. So it's not to put you off it at all, but just to make you aware. The other thing I should have said about this, actually, is that it's great for stimulating blood flow as well, and you can actually physically kind of like rub it, pat it into your pores. It just gives it that extra luxurious feeling. So yeah, again, in the same way as you would have used the Rainforest Dew and the Pure Lagoon, you do a 2, 3, 4 little drops onto your hand, and then rub into your skin. Again, as well, after the toner, before the skin feast. So that's your Super Greens. The next one is slightly different, so this one's called Fruit Peel, and this is a resurfacing serum. So what this does is it actually like melts away the top layer of your skin, so it gets rid of all the dry skin and any kind of like nastiness that you've got on the top layer. So it works in a very similar way to kind of like a scrub would, but without the actual physical scrubbing, and you without the kind of texture of a scrub. So this one kind of it's soft, it's like the other serums, it's got the same feel, and it just kind of just melts it away overnight. So you wouldn't use this in the morning, you would use this in the evening, in the same way as the other serums. You would do your cleanse, your tone, and then you would put the Fruit Peel on, but you wouldn't do the C part of the ABC with this. You can use the super greens after it. They complement each other really, really well, but you wouldn't use the C because you're just putting something else on top, and this is what this is trying to do, is melt away that top layer of skin. So how it does that is it's got papaya enzymes in, and that's actually what is melting that dead skin away. It's brilliant to use, I would say maybe once a week. If you've got particularly sensitive skin, do be careful with this one. And as well, if you do use this, the next day you will need to use some sort of SPF on your skin, whether that's in your makeup or whether you've got another cream that you put on, or you use one of your kind of sun creams, or even the Tropic sun cream. You will need to, because it has taken that top layer of skin off, so your skin is going to be more sensitive. So if you use this, make sure you've got some SPF on the day after. So you apply it in exactly the same way, 3-4 kind of drops on the hand, and then you'll pop it on. With that one, you will feel a little bit of a tingling, and that just means that it's working. I use this once a week only, again, because I have got quite sensitive skin at times. Yeah, so that's the fruit peel, and yeah, do look into that one a little bit more through the catalogue, because there's some more information on that as well and how it all works. And then fifth in our kind of series is Glowberry. So Glowberry is a brightening serum. It's got super berries in, it's got kangaroo paw flower, which was completely new to me when I joined Tropic. But yeah, it's a lovely serum, this one. What it does, it creates brighter and even skin, and it actually is proven to reduce kind of wrinkles and lines. So great if it's something that you're kind of looking into. If you're using the facelift mask, this is a great complement for that. It contains vitamin C, so a lot of products that contain vitamin C on the market are quite expensive. All of the serums, I should say, are the same price, and I'll go into that in a little bit more detail once I've gone through all 6. But yeah, this one is really good value for money. It is great for, say, brightening the skin. It needs to be kept refrigerated in the same way that the face masks do. That's just because of the ingredients that are in it. What I should say as well about Glowberry is not to be used with Pure Lagoon, so not at the same time. Actually, they really need to be within 24 hours of each other, and that's not because it's dangerous to use together. It's just because the ingredients they have in them basically counteract each other. So if you use Pure Lagoon in the morning, for example, and then Glowberry at night, they actually just cancel each other out. So yeah, that's why you wouldn't use these two together. But as I said, you can use them with the 24-hour gap in the middle. And I do this because I use this a couple of times a week as well. So yeah, that's the Glowberry. Again, same process to use it. Few drops on your hand, and then pop it on. You'll feel this one's colder just because it's been in the fridge, but will leave your skin feeling lovely, really like soft as well. So yeah, that's Glowberry. So they're all the serums. Obviously that's only 5 out of 6, and the last one is Skin Dream, which is the night cream. So this is an age-defying firming cream. So obviously, as I said, it's not a serum, and you would use it at night, obviously, because it's a night cream, but you would use this instead of the C, so you'd use this instead of the Skin Feast, which does mean actually that if you have got this, your Skin Feast does go further as well. Yeah, so what it has in it has oat oils and murumuru oil as well, which kind of provides like deep nourishment in the skin. You'll see that. I will show you this one actually. I know it's not night, but it's nice to see it. So you'll see it's got a slightly different colour to the Skin Feast. It's going to come out, there you go. And it's also, you'll feel it, it's thicker, and it does make it does feel very luxurious on the skin. So yeah, what you do is you pop it on like this, like so, and then just rub it in. Circular movements is best. And then also, if you do circular movements, try and do them in an upward motion, just so you're not pulling the skin down. So there we go. And again, doesn't take, you'd think with it being thicker and more nourishing it would take longer to dry, but I can already feel it drying and already feel it absorbing into the skin. So there we go. Lovely. That's the Skin Dream night cream. So I used two to three pumps then. If you've got oily skin, use less. If you've got drier skin, you can use a little bit more as well, and it's just makes your skin feel smooth. So yeah, so they are the 6 kind of treatments, we're calling them. So 4 of them are serums. One is the oil, which is the super greens, and then you've got the night cream. Yesterday's I mentioned about that Tropic don't do discounts on individual items, but instead they do basically deals when you buy things as sets, and that's the case for this as well. So yesterday I spoke about if you bought all of the ABC, you'd get one of the skin masks for free, your choice of skin mask. You can actually add to that by adding 2 of the different treatments. So for example, there are pre-packaged deals that you can get. So you'd get there's one called Clear and Balance. I'm just going to use that one as an example, and that would be the A. So the cleanser with the free bamboo cloth. You'd get the toner. You'd get the Skin Feast, which was the moisturiser. You'd get your choice of mask. Well, no, sorry. In that one, you would get the clear skin mask, and then you would get Pure Lagoon because it's spot busting, and then you get the super greens to give you that boost, and that would be the Clear and Balance skincare skincare combination. That's the word I'm going to use, combination. There are 2 other ones which include the other serums and treatments, but what you also can do is you can mix and match your own one. So you'd get the ABC, you'd pick whatever mask you'd want, and then you'd pick whichever 2 of the treatments that you'd want as well. So I had a lovely friend of mine who did this last week. So she got the ABC with a bamboo cloth. She picked the clear skin mask because she uses it when she's a bit hormonal, just to help her spots around her chin. And then she got the super greens because she wanted that boost, and then she also got the glowberry because she wanted the brightening as well. So she combined it all the different ones together. If you do make your own, you actually get a discount. So altogether, if you got ABC, skin mask and 2 of the treatments, you would get, it would be £100, and you get it in a little box as well. There are ways of making it cheaper, so as I said, you can make your own, and that would take £2 off the cost. And then you can also make it cheaper again if you're getting refills, or if you decide that you don't want the display box, for example. What I'll do to make it a little bit clearer is I'll pop the page from the catalogue in the comment section of this video, so you can check that out. But it is such a good way to save money. So what you're actually doing is you're getting a saving of £62, which is incredible. So you're getting basically the mask for free and one of the serums or treatments for free. They've worked it out, and basically if you do this deal, you're spending about 50p a day on having great skin. As I said, the ABC will last 3 to 4 months, and the masks about the same time as well, but the serums and the treatments can last up to 6 to 9 months depending on how long you use them, how often you use them. So it is definitely investment that's worthwhile, and it's something that I wish I'd obviously done quite a lot sooner. If you want to hear a little bit about what I use, I obviously use the A, B and C in the morning. In the middle I use one of the serums that I feel on the day is going to be of use. So today it was Rainforest Dew, but often it's Pure Lagoon. And then in the evening I will do the AB, and then I will use super greens, and then I will once a week use the fruit peel, and then I use the night cream. So I do have a good mixture, and you can build it up so you have got all of them, and you can try different ones as well. So that's the end of the kind of series of my Tropic skincare kind of journey. The first 3 videos are complete. If you've got any questions, please message me, and we can just talk it through. If you want me, when lockdown is finished, to come and do a kind of skin consultation, then absolutely get in touch. I'm more than happy to come and do that, and you can then smell the products, see the products, feel the products on your hands, and kind of get a good feel for the Tropic products. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. Please do get in touch with any questions, and and keep an eye on my Facebook page, because I'll be popping up some of the deals and sets and things coming up as well. Thanks everyone, thanks so much for your support. Bye.